Stream now on TV and Facebook Live. Access presents Calling All Angels Hotline with angelic host Sandra Lynch.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for taking your time to stop, look, and listen in our divine appointment here tonight. I'm Sandra, and I'm here with the star seed, Rusty Piazza. And yes, that's right, we're live air streaming on the internet. We're live with the open calls, and we're live with you, Facebook. So, oh my goodness, it's so exciting going to a different night.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, and we definitely want you to call in.
Yes, for everyone out there, we really love you and appreciate you for staying with us and moving into spring, going from Saturday to Tuesday, and the phone lines are open. And for those of you who don't see it out there, it's area code 260-422-3902. They've been open, and we do have a caller waiting. So without further delay, we're going to go right into the airstream and flow, and we're going to open the phone lines. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Rusty?
I am ready. All right, caller.
Hi, angels.
Hello.
Hi, Angel.
Blessings.
It's Brianna and Bobo. Hi, Rusty.
Hi,
Sandra.
Brianna.
I've
I've missed you, dear.
I miss you tremendously. So I have a question for this evening. If you have physical karma with someone born into it, like a family member, karmically, a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, and you feel it would be best to resolve that karma, not physically, but just spiritually for the rest of my duration on this physical planet, is that possible, and how do you do it? Please help me. I love you.
Okay, good question, actually. I talk about this a lot. In this lifetime, at this time, with the ascension process that's going on, karma is being healed. Past karmas are being healed. So past contracts and past karma is time to be healed at this time. Yes, you can do it energetically and spiritually. Yes, you can do that. Go into meditation, ask what needs to be done, how to handle it. Sometimes it's as simple as just communicating with the person and saying, this is the things I don't like, this is the things I've done, these are the things I feel like you have done. This I need to get off my chest and heal this for myself. And you do that for yourself. It's not always a closure that you expect it to be, because you want it to be a peaceful, positive closure, but it's not always like that. Karma is karma. All you can do is work on your own karma, deal with it however you have to deal with it, no matter how it is, even if you do not get in contact with them, but healing it and dealing with it in yourself. And that's how you can heal it. And your guides and spirit will gladly show you and help you to continue moving forward.
Okay, and do you feel like they are helping me right now, moving forward?
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, but as long as you are spiritually trying to evolve and spiritually try to elevate your own consciousness, there's no going wrong with that. Yes, mistakes will be made because there are karma issues that do come up. And what you do is, it's not what you go through, it's how you go through it. You're going to go through things, and it's how you deal with it at the time. If it's something karmatically or a life lesson that needs to be taken care of, it'll show up in your life over and over and over again until you deal with it in the way that is healing and truly healing, not just reacting, but healing from it. And then it won't present itself to you as much later on in life. It will present to see if you really did heal it,
Yes. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much, and I'm on my way home, so I'll be seeing you in about a month.
Great.
She's coming home.
Can't wait to see you and Bobo again. Awesome.
Thank you so
Did that help?
Very clear. It really touched the seat of my soul just now. Thank you.
Good.
I'm tearful at the moment.
Oh,
well,
we love
blessings.
you.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, thank you so much. I love you both.
Blessings, my dear.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, that call was from Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! I want to take a moment and acknowledge everyone on our Facebook page tonight. What does it mean, add? Do we add them?
Add-in means that you could put them on camera with us, and they
okay.
would be seen. It's like that for everyone, but that's not something we're going to be doing.
So we see Danielle Hardy's here, and Daryl's here, and Debbie Bogish, and Dave Troxel. Oh my goodness. This is a little different because we're on a different day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's spring. It's spring. It's the first day of spring.
Yes, it is.
I wonder how everyone's
Happy
feeling
spring.
out there.
Let
Hi,
warm
Paul
weather
Goldman.
stay.
Yeah. So I was feeling a little tired today.
Yeah,
how are
me
you
too.
feeling?
I was feeling very drained and very tired. There's something going on with the energies. I hadn't had the time to check in with it, but everybody I know has been either like in a bad mood or tired, and whatever's going on is definitely everybody's dealing with it. We have another caller.
Phone lines are busy. Stay with us.
Who am I speaking with, please?
Rusty, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, this is Linda from Texas.
Hi, Linda. Lessons, how are you?
Hi, Linda.
Pretty much know the situation at the VA. I'm going to have to grin and bear it. I'm wondering if romance is in my future.
I would say not right now. There's still issues that you're still dealing with yourself that's still taking headroom, I'll say. So I feel like it's not that you're not worthy of love. Of course you're worthy of love, but I feel like that love needs to be for yourself a little bit more. And there are still some issues that you're just generally dealing with it. And so I feel like if you brought somebody in the mix right now, that it would not be the healthiest situation. I do feel like there's just a little more work that needs to be done in self before you can give more away to somebody else. Does that make sense?
Yes. What's the situation at the VA? Am I right? I'm just going to have to grin and bear it?
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. In no way I want to say I told you so, but I told you that it would be a difficult situation, and it was something that you asked for. So now that's all you really can do. Keep your head down, do the work that you're paid to do, and try not to let the little things bother you, and just continue to move forward, and don't let other people bring you out of your peace.
Well, I'm being harassed. Are there going to be repercussions to those who harass me?
Are you what? I heard you said you're being harassed, but what?
Harassed. I've been accused of things I didn't do. And the chief at Audie Murphy is doing an in-depth investigation. Are there going to be people held accountable for what they tried to do?
I feel like no. I don't. I mean, I think they'll figure it out what was going on, but I don't feel like there's going to be any repercussions of that at this time, unless something major happens. I feel like they will investigate it and just realize that it's just a bunch of smoke and mirrors, and it's not really anything, and that you'll be exonerated, and the people that are behind it, they'll just keep an eye on, but they're not going to do anything with them.
So right now, just kind of stay the course.
Yes, and stay on your P's and Q's, especially right now. With them investigating, stay on your P's and Q's and do what you needs to be done, and don't let them pull you into that, because they're going to try to provoke you, and they're going to try to make you react, and don't do it, because that would be bad for you.
Every day I say the angel prayer. I know you're busy. You've got people calling in. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Blessings, my friend.
Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
I want to know out there in Facebook land, I see Courtney Munson's with us, and DL, and my dear old friend Paul Goldman is with us. Hey, we're looking for questions from you. You can call in on 260-422-3902, or you can leave us a question on Facebook if you're still so brave, right, Rusty?
Right.
Yeah. Wow, phone lines are busy.
Good. That's what we're here for.
Good change to Tuesday night, everybody.
Yeah, I feel like more people are home at this time in the evening than Saturday between 3 and 4. You know, that's most people's days off. And, you know, for me it was difficult just because I work nights, and I literally got up an hour before the show and was still waking up on the air. So this, I feel like, is going to be better. We will get established. And for those of you that have been bugging me about my Facebook, yes, it got hacked. They've deactivated. I tried to set up another one. Somebody said it was a fake account, so they deactivated it. I will be setting up another account, a brand new account, and I will do a video immediately showing you that it is me. So I will be back on Facebook. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Trust me, it's been a huge inconvenience.
Well, everything happens for a good reason, right? Everything.
Yes.
Everything and anything happens for a good reason.
Yes.
Yeah. Who knows?
People have been blowing up my phone like, are you on Facebook anymore?
I know. I had people contact me through Facebook this morning. One was from another country. It was like, he was asking me, I couldn't even pronounce his name. He was asking me what the time zone was here. And I was like, I really don't know how to answer that question. I mean, what's his time zone versus, all I could tell him was what time it was here.
Yeah.
So he knew what time it was here now. But guess what? We got another call.
Good.
Yeah, it's really good. And we thank everyone out there for staying with us through the changes. That's what life's about, changes. I like that.
I can't hardly hear him.
We have another caller. Hello, caller.
Hello.
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 Who's speaking?
This is Laura from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Hi, Laura. Blessings to you.
Thank you. Blessings to you also. I just have a general.
Okay. What's your question?
My father is in pretty poor health, so me and my sister want to fly out and see him in Nevada, but just kind of wondering how much longer he has.
I don't feel like he has long. They're showing me 3. They're showing me the 3, and I don't. They're not. It could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. I don't feel the 3 months. Honestly, he's in pretty bad shape. What's he dying? He's passing from cancer.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
He's got colon cancer. He'd been treated for it for 3 or 4 years now, but it's come back.
It's spread. It's spread from the colon.
Yeah, he's having issues with his kidneys now. So.
Yes, it's spread through the body. It has. It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's eating him up, the whole bottom part of his body, like you said. Yes, I think 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. This is what I feel. And like I said, humans have free will, so he could hold on a lot longer, or he could give up. I would definitely suggest to go see him.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. Anything else?
Anything about my mom?
Your mom hard-headed?
Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
I know, it was putting it lightly. I was trying to be polite. I feel a lot of confusion with your mother right now. I don't know what is actually going on with her, but I know there's a lot of inner turmoil going on with her right now that she's going through. Is it because of your dad? They're separated, aren't they?
Yeah, they're divorced.
Yeah, okay. Because I don't feel like it had to do with him at all. That's why, yeah, I knew they were. Okay, whatever is going on with her, be patient with her, because I see her lashing out a lot in anger. There's a lot of anger and confusion with her, and so she's really dealing with some deep-seated issues at this time. Give her a little patience.
Okay.
Dude, even though y'all argue, try to realize there's something going on and don't feed into it. Try to be loving to her more than you normally would. And
okay.
I promise you, kill her with kindness, and it really will help, because I think then she'll open up to you, because there's something definitely going on with her.
Okay, thank you. That was very helpful.
Oh, you're welcome. Welcome. Blessings. Thank you.
Thank you. Bless you,
Laura.
Too.
Thank you so much for calling. Wow. Interesting. That one was from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Right here at home.
Yeah, your dad's a mess.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, that's why when I'm seeing things like that, like I'm scanning the body, that's why my eyes be closed. Yeah, But I don't know what's going on with her mom. Whatever it is, I feel like she'll eventually open up to her, but her and her daughter argue a lot, and so there's that communication is difficult, and it could be difficult as we know, with our parents and our siblings and stuff. Sometimes life happens, and the dialogue just gets lost. Yeah. It gets lost, and we get confused, and hurts, and things that you don't even remember that you're hurting about end up separating families in so many times. And our family, we can choose our family, but we can't choose the family that we're born into. And sometimes the people that are the hardest part in our life is our blood family, and sometimes we can heal that and really learn a lot for other relationships by how we heal our own family. And then of course we have the family that we choose, our friends and everything that's comfortable, and
like
we choose
you
that. Yeah.
and me.
Yes,
and people think that we're married or something.
Yeah, I know. I know. They're like, y'all are together?
No. But anyway, we have Michael on here tonight.
Hi, Mike. Saw Mike Chambers. He was just at church the other day.
And John Blackwell.
Oh, John, I missed you. Missed you, my friend.
Yeah, so good to hear
you should call in, John.
Please call in. The number 260-422-3902. Now listen, I know everybody out there has something that they need answered, whether they want to accept it, receive it, or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the time of transformation. It's the perfect time of the year.
Spring has sprung.
Right here, yeah. I actually saw flowers outside today.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm ready for warmth.
Yeah. But, and the equinox is available for all of us, too.
Yeah, that was on St. Patrick's Day. The new moon.
Mm-hmm.
And then today, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, my St. Patrick's Day was really awesome.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Well, I went to South Bend for a shamanic ceremony.
Oh, okay.
So that was really neat.
Okay.
So that was
very private.
Yeah.
That's something you do personally aside from...
Oh, yeah. Any vision quest is very personal to the person. It's a very much of a wonderful way of learning who you are and remembering things that you have forgotten.
I think it sounds like it puts you solid with your purpose, what you're here to do.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And
it heals.
Solidifies that.
It heals past traumas and stuff in you, and it shows you things in a different way that you would never think to look at it. It's very healing. It depends on what, but vision quests are, as a shaman and they're very important because tapping into the other side even more is a very knowledgeable thing. The Akashic records, the information is available for us all, but there are locks that have to be unlocked. Doorways have to be open for you to be able to receive more of the universe's knowledge.
Akashic records, it's becoming so much more open and available for people to understand more.
Yeah. I always say that the connection to the Akashic records is our higher self. Our higher self, we've had many, many existences, many lifetimes. We've been just everything, And so all that knowledge and all that information of every life that we've ever lived is accessible to us. Mm-hmm. And, when you connect to source energy, prime creator, and you connect to your higher self, that information is there for you to access. It's your knowledge. It's your understanding and things. Access.
Angels at God Central
Wesley.
Station.
Hi, Wesley.
Oh, and there's Susan, too. I will have to watch when I get home, she says. Hi, Rusty.
Hi.
Oh,
Blessings.
So, do we have another call? I see, no call yet.
No call.
That's okay.
So call in. The number is on the header. We want you to call in, get a message.
Debbie Bogish is on from Pennsylvania, and she speaks about Travis a lot, who left in an accident in 2012.
Okay. All right, understood. Okay, Debbie, Bogus, is that what you said? Bogish. This is for you. Your son is in a cocoon state, I'm going to put it that way. He is healing the trauma that happened to him. before he moves forward. When he comes out of the cocoon state, he will come see you. He will visit you in your dreams. I feel like you have had dreams that you have contacted him, or he's contacted you, I'm sorry, to let you know that he is okay. He's healing because obviously there was trauma. I know the car wreck, but I mean before the car wreck there was trauma too. And so understand that he is fine, and he will, when the time's right, come to you even more and a lot stronger. You will definitely feel his presence. So that's what I have for you.
Thank you, Rusty. I say thank you for Debbie because she's a sweet, sweet soul. Yeah.
I hope she heard it.
I hope so too. She gave a thumbs up there and a heart. Or was that in there? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
So how have you been?
I have been, in my own way, welcoming the new energies in the world, and I can say that, before I come on to a new show, a new time show or a change, that my body physically goes through something that I have to find myself loving it. And you were talking about that being so tired and things like that. I can relate to that because I had the same thing. It's almost like flu symptoms, okay? Mm-hmm. So I really had to do some resetting, re-energizing, and I'm still working through it. Grounding, oh yeah. I was wondering about the entire world feeling like this. I'm like, well, if the world feels like this, it's kind of chaotic,
It is.
Yeah.
Definitely change is it's coming, because right now, it's affected everybody I've talked to today.
Really?
Being tired, jittery. I've been jittery and nervous today, and down, just a little down. And I don't get depressed or anything like that, but I found myself a little down. And so I know that's outside of myself. Mm-hmm. And then to see it with everybody else, mm-hmm. That really just proves that something's going on. So if you're going mm-hmm. through stuff energetically and you feel tired and you feel nervous and stuff like that, just ground, ground. Like I say, I do this all the time. Use the analogy of a tree. Your arms are the limbs and the branches of the tree, reaching to the heavens, reaching for the light of God. Let the energies flow through. We know how trees work, like blood works. It flows through. Let the root system go from the bottom of your feet into the earth. Give the earth the energies that are flowing through you. It removes negative energies, animosity, chaos, all that stuff, and then it replaces it with love and light and peace and harmony, and you find your balance. And then you get rid of the stagnant energies that are in you, or whatever energies they're catching up, and it really does help, because everybody can visualize a tree and know how that works in the root system, and so it's a very easy visualization to be able to use the energies that are available to us anytime.
And self-healing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is yes, absolutely.
Totally self-healing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we get clogged up with energies, and people's energies that's around us affect us. The chaos that's around us definitely affects us mm-hmm. energetically, mm-hmm. emotionally, physically, all the above. Like I just did a lesson on how to find peace in chaos.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I missed that?
Yes.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
It's all right. But, breathing. Breathing is one of the most important things you can do at any time. A lot of times we breathe wrong. We breathe very shallow. And our breath should not just go to our lungs. It should go all the way to our stomach, and like the soft belly. When you breathe in and your stomach extends when you're breathing in, that's a full breath. And when you can just meditate and just breathe, counting in to 10 in your mind, hold it for 5, counting out, and just do nothing but breathe and count. After a while, that reel to reel, that insanity, that self-talk that's going in your head, it will subside and your brain state goes down, and you can find a place of peace in just breathing. Just the simplest thing. Breath is life.
Yeah, and as you're talking about that, I'm visualizing and imagining everybody breathing with me. So then the earth gets cleansed and cleared, and
Yeah,
New.
a friend of mine, she works at a help center, and she talks to people all the time, and she's like, breathe, and they just like, oh yeah, whatever, and then she sits there and breathes with them, and then afterwards she's like, how do you feel? And they're like, oh my goodness, I feel so much better. But they always laugh at her at first when she says that. You know, some of the simplest things in the world, we're always so busy looking for the outside of us, the simplest answers are, we already know them, we just forget. We always think it has to be so complicated to connect to God, to connect to Source, you know, to connect to ourselves. Just breathe.
So yeah, and in my process today, I was reconnecting to reestablish and remind myself what is mine here to do.
Yes.
What's that?
If you breathe right, you can reach the light. Amen.
Oh, thank you, Jana.
Thank you. That's very
That's
true.
powerful.
That is
It's
true.
true.
That is true.
Powerful and true. So who's going to call us next? The phone number is area code 260-422-3902. Listen, whatever is on your mind, and even if you don't have anything on your mind, Rusty only needs to hear the vibration of your lovely voice. And believe it or not, whatever comes through is not only for you, it's for everybody. So your comments, calling, questions helps to heal the whole world, because we are one.
We are one. We are one.
We are one. Boy, that's peaceful. Just
Yeah, no,
That just-
sit there with
just-
that for a moment.
people watch it, it's like, wow, they look so peaceful on there.
Take a nap.
So it is so good to see everybody on Facebook tonight. I mean,
yes.
I would like to, I was actually calling a lot of the people that you have had following. I mean, when we had the show on Saturday, there were like 500 people that were likes on there. It was growing.
Yeah.
So how's it going to get back there?
Well, it will. It will.
It will,
I'm a
quickly.
firm believer. There's enough people that followed me that really miss my videos, not just the show, but miss my personal
Yes,
videos. And they have been texting me. If they had my phone number, they've been texting me and calling me like, "What is going on? We miss you." Like Erlinda, you know, she's like, "I miss your face. Like I
Yeah.
haven't seen you. I miss your videos." And so, I mean, it'll start, and then we'll get back, and then it'll excel from there and get the right people that really want the help and need the help and knowledge and stuff like that. You know, we will rebuild it better, stronger, wiser.
Yeah, and I see a lot more other information coming through this show and the other, my Angels Talk, or even another production on looking at trauma and addictions and things to really get down to the nitty and help people, you know, in process.
You know, on my Instagram, I posted a thing that says, I don't agree with it completely, but it says, people that do alcohol or drugs are not addicted to the drugs, they're addicted to escaping reality. And you know, there's a lot of truth in that. You know why a lot of people do it. At first, they could be doing it just to have a good time, and then depression takes them over, and it takes them over. Other people do it to escape reality. They really do. They don't want their life. They don't want to deal with the things. And you know, drug addiction is a very difficult personal thing. You know, many people have been addicted to many different things. I mean, Coca-Cola, you know, soda, you know, food. You know, all kinds of stuff. And so you just have to learn to love yourself in a way that you don't have to do it to complete your life, because you don't feel like, you know, that your life is complete, you know. Like, I mean, it's okay to have a drink. It's not okay to drink a bottle every day. You know, moderation.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But addiction is many different things. It really is.
I'm going to give a shout out here. We have Scott Alvaney and another phone call. But first I want to say, hello, Shantae.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Who are we speaking with?
My name's Shantae. How are you guys?
Oh, my
All
goodness.
right.
I was just saying hello on Facebook to you.
Blessings.
How are you doing?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Oh, my gosh. I'm excited to
Fantastic.
hear from you.
And how can
I
we help
know.
you?
I was just, I was listening in just a few minutes ago. You guys were talking about addiction and drug addiction, and I thought about a question as far as if you felt like mental illness, if that was, something that was maybe correlated with addiction and drug abuse.
It can be, absolutely, yeah, it can be. But every person is different. For people that do have mental issues and stuff like that, yeah, absolutely, drug addiction takes them over because it's very difficult for them to be in their own mind. Depression takes them over or rage. There's different emotions, and because a lot of times they have mood swings that are so severe, back and forth and stuff like that, that the mind is a very difficult computer. And when the wiring is not wired properly, people really do have a very hard time. Depression will make the most sane person do the most horrific things, and so people that have mental issues in the first place, they definitely are doing it because they've been told they were crazy their whole life. They always felt like they wasn't good enough, and the drugs numbed the pain, in many different ways, and so they could escape their reality, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. You understand?
Right, that's interesting. I was wondering what you guys thought about that and your take on it. Thank you for answering my question.
No problem. You have any other questions?
I don't think so. I just kind of wanted to listen in. And
well, thank you for calling. I hope that helped in some way.
Thank you. It did.
All right. Well, blessings to you. Thank you.
You're so sweet. Wow. I'm just taking all that information in.
Did that make sense?
I mean, I'll revisit this after the show tonight and listen again, but perfect question.
Yeah, it is. Because, people do have mental issues, and the thing about it is, I'm more of a holistic healer. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like every time that somebody has depression or stuff like that they need to immediately stuff them on pills, because then it masks the problems. It's not healing the deep-seated problem of what it is doping them up. People wonder why they're drug addicts, but yet their doctors are prescribing stuff to them hand over fist, and they're making them a drug addict and then calling them a drug addict. I mean, it's insanity to me. And I feel like usually if they would try to get to the root of the problem of the situation, more people could be healed from the inside out instead of taking a little magic little pill that just makes it worse in the end. Some people do need it. They have miswiring and miscommunication in their brain, and or too much firing, and stuff like that, or not enough, and it helps with that kind of regulate the brain chemistry and stuff like that. Now that I understand. People that need medicine, I understand that, but I feel like they just like ADD. They're just stuffing all these kids all with this stuff and everything, and kids are kids. They're going to have emotions. They're going to have a lot of energy. You don't have to immediately put them on a pill and they're a problem. You just find a different way to educate them. They get bored. I know when I was in school, I was hyperactive. They tried to put me on pills one time. My mom, I didn't know it, would stand and watch me, and she's like, he's a zombie. She took me off of it. She was like, no, that's not my son. That's a zombie. Yeah. That's not right. And they told me, when you're hyperactive, when you're young, go have a cup of coffee. That's what they told me, because your system's backwards, so a cup of coffee calmed me down. Mm-hmm. And so when I got really wound up, my mom would be like, go drink a cup of coffee. She didn't embarrass me about it in front of people. She didn't do anything but say, go have a cup of coffee. I knew what that meant, and I would go have a cup of coffee, and it would calm me down, But so to each its own. Yeah. It's just there are other methods.
I can see how it works well in your life, though. Do you drink coffee now? Mm-hmm. Do you?
No, I drink an energy drink a day, one. That's it. I drink one. It takes me 3 hours to drink it. That's only caffeine. No, I'm high on life.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah,
I'm highly blessed.
So we have Donna Johnson and Janelyn Shellman still on the Facebook live feed. And we are on the Airstream Access TV station channel 2 on the internet. If you'd like to make a shift and go there and watch the full view, you can go there now. And this show, pardon me, but I didn't ask when it re-airs. I will have to inform everybody when it re-airs. Being on a Tuesday night, folks, it's a change. So
it is.
We'll
it is.
figure it out as we
And
go along.
that's okay. It's going to be every third Tuesday of the month, just
Yeah.
like we used to do every third Saturday.
Yeah.
So, and from 7 to 8, and I do definitely feel we'll get more live views now than we did on Saturday. More people are at home. If they know it's going to happen, they'll be at home because,
Pardon me?
you know, and so I feel like that we'll definitely get to a wider audience. You know, with my Facebook, you know, we did get to it eventually, but it was recorded by then, you know.
Yeah.
Like we only had, last time when we did it, I think when we got done, we had 167 views by the time we were done. And that was great.
That's great.
That was great.
But
I was very
it
pleased
took a
with
year
that.
to build that too. You know.
Yeah.
I would still like to encourage everyone and invite you to go to the Angel Link YouTube page and subscribe if you haven't. Access there. All of the shows are there, and your subscriptions do make a difference because that grows the network.
Absolutely.
And it's been like a snail.
Well, tell them what name is on the account that they would be looking for on YouTube.
It's either Access.
It's on
which is
Access, right.
AAGCS, which is the acronym for Angels at God Central Station, or Angel Link, or Sandra Lynch. Either one of those, that will all connect you to it. Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, let them know.
You're really helping me out here tonight. Hey, I'm a little rusty, you know, going from Saturday to Tuesday, but with the, you know, my work schedule and things like that, and products, if you haven't seen me at Walmart or straight talking it, right, Shante? Yeah, I'm committed to the brands out there who support me while I'm not on the show. What's that? What are you looking?
Straight, I'm off to.
Okay, Jana.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping, looking, and listening tonight. She's on to watch NCIS. That's funny too.
That's funny.
The phone lines are quiet right now. People are thinking, what can they ask? Do you think people are in a relaxed mode tonight? That maybe they're just resting from the day?
Yeah,
that maybe
probably.
if they did have any questions earlier, they don't have them anymore?
Or even if you have a question on Facebook and want to type it in, you can ask a question and stuff.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And it could be general.
Yeah.
It could be on relationships. It could be about money. It could be about the world. It could be whatever. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the number here again is 260-422-3902. Rusty, you're so cute. What was that? That was, somebody's commenting on something else.
Okay. Yeah, it's quieter than my phone when I did it. It was getting loud. But, you know, this is our first time with the change, and, you know, with me, my Facebook and everything, so a lot of people that looked for it through mine, you know, and a lot of people, I told them, I was like, go to Sandra's, you know, so you have both, and so luckily you got that.
Well,
and share, if you would like to share this, even after it's done, share it, and maybe it'll go out to more people, and then we can build a bigger audience. I can't talk today.
It's okay. It's okay.
Spring has sprung. I'm ready for warmth. I'm ready for true warmth. I am done with winter.
Well, that's why I wore this color tonight. I thought, well, you know what? It reminds me of something springing forward.
It's cute.
Thanks.
As I have a sweater hoodie on.
Well, I gotta tell you, I feel 100% better momentarily than I did an hour before the show.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I really hope you're not sick. It's so close.
I know, but you were sick. You were in a healing mode.
Yeah.
2 months ago.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, because the place that I was living at had black mold. You know, and I was sick a lot this winter, like more than I've ever been. You know, and because of that. But now, as of January the 13th, I've moved into a beautiful house that I'm very proud of, and it's a wonderful situation, and so as you see, better.
Yes. Somebody said they didn't have advance notice. I know. But that's okay because we have revamped everything from volunteers and time and all that. So it just takes a moment. And Sandra, how about my wind chime story? A sign from my angel mother. I don't know. Do you remember Mary? She called in one time.
Not off the top of my head.
Mary, you're just going to have to call in and tell your own wind chime story. You know it best. Yeah. Wonderful story. You know Jeffrey Wayne? Yeah, Landis. He's watching. Good to see you tonight, Jeff. You have a question for us? Give us a call. 422-3902. All questions are valid.
This has been the longest hour that we've ever been. Usually it's flying by.
Yeah, I know.
That's the energies today. Is like maybe
we should breathe together and change it, and then the phone lines will be just going off the hook for the last 10.
Until we got a phone call. I want to talk about meditation. I was talking about breathing earlier. Meditation is one of the best ways that you can calm yourself, lower blood pressure, heal yourself, mind, body, and spirit. And like I said in the beginning, breathing is very important. If you can't quiet your mind, so many people say, I can't meditate, my mind won't quiet down. That's the point of the breathing, because your mind can't think about two things at one time. If you're only breathing and counting in your head, like I said, breathe in, counting to 10, hold it for 5, breathe out, counting to 10, all in your head, and just keep on doing that. After a while, your brain state does drop and it calms down. And then once you've found that peace and you're not thinking about all this stuff, just sit there quietly. Still breathe, you don't have to count, but just sit there quietly and be. A lot of times when people start meditation, they see swirls of colors in their head. You got to understand colors are vibration and frequency, and they have their own energy that is coming through, and that's why you're seeing it rotating in your head and swirling around. And then if your mind starts racing again, and so start breathing all over again until you've calmed it down, and sit there and just at first just learn how to just be still, just be and breathe. And then after a while you can breathe, and once you get into the meditative state, then you can go into meditation truly, and you can just be, and spirit will communicate with you. If you go into your meditation with the intent, I want to know this answer, and get into it and everything, they will reveal the answer to you. It's not always what you want to hear, it's what you need. Be careful. I always say to people, be careful what you ask for, because you just may get it. And the universe has a way of giving it to you how you need it, not ever how you think you're going to want it, how you want it.
Oh yeah, and then that's another interpretation when you receive it, something totally what you didn't want. So hey, James Burgess.
Hello, my old neighbor.
And your old neighbor,
Is
Dottie?
that you, Dottie?
Do you have a message for anyone out there? Does anything come to you through this way? Have you ever done this methodology?
Not right now. What's she writing? What's
charge up words. I know as you were talking and guiding about that meditation, I actually practiced it while I was sitting here. I felt so peaceful. Mm-hmm. And quite honestly, I think I will sleep very well tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Me too.
I'm ready for it. And usually I'm a morning person. I'm up at 4 every morning. So, this is like late night TV for me.
Look at that. It says the key to peace is to, what is it? It says the key to peace is to silence the mind, yes, with the power of the breath. Amen.
Amen.
My sentiments exactly.
The number here at the Access TV station, and that's the number 1 Access TV station in the entire nation, is area code 260-422-3902. So,
we're quiet. We're definitely
in
a weird
very
state
quiet
tonight. Definitely. It's the day. I'm telling you, blessings. Thanks you for the hearts.
Thank you.
But it just shows the energies, because usually we're so much more bubbly, but these energies have really got I don't know. It
feels
just
like weight to
just
me.
like, oh,
it
yeah,
feels
heavy.
like weight.
Yeah, it is.
I actually meditated
Tiredness.
3 times today. 3 times, and did a crystalline energy flush and reset, and it's like, okay. But I always go through something too when I'm launching something new, to make sure that I'm loving myself enough to do it.
Right.
Remove the blocks.
I feel like I'm still integrating from the ceremony I had. I'm still like getting used to the energies that came in and the knowledge.
And that was this
stuff.
past weekend.
Yeah, it was on St. Patrick's Day, that night. Yeah.
Was there green beer in it?
No, I did no drinking. No.
Very, very.
No
I
drinking.
had to ask. I'm sure somebody out there was wanting
No
to
drinking.
know. No green beer.
No green beer. No. The shamanic journey does not take in any way ever alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that
It's very sacred.
It is very sacred. When I go in with shamans and do a journey, it is very important to me and my soul's growth. To receive what I'm meant to receive and know what I'm meant to know, and it's very sacred to me, being a light worker and being a shaman and stuff like that. And so you have to commune with the spiritual world to receive more than what I get anyway, because I've seen and spoke to spirit my whole life. I can pretty much find out anything from them that I need to know, if it's within universal law and it's not to interfere with somebody's karma or life lessons. There are rules.
Well, that's a big message right there, that I hope everyone just heard that, because I think sometimes people are hesitant to ask what's really going on with them, or whatever question, because they don't understand what you just explained.
Yeah, well, God, Prime Creator, your guides, whatever you want to say, they're always there for you if you ask them for their assistance. But the thing about it is, when we're going through stuff, our emotions can totally block us from any information we're trying to receive, because our emotions take over our mind. And we all know how that is. When you're really upset or when you're depressed or whatever, you cannot think logically, because that just puts like a blanket over your mind. And that's why it's very important to learn how to ground yourself and learn how to meditate and to find that centerness. The centerness the centerness of God is inside of you. And when you center and you can tap into the God source, the Prime Creator, the energies, and receive the knowledge that is available to you.
Yeah.
And we do have life lessons. We truly have things that we're meant to go through in this life. And something you may be going through could be completely you healing your karma. It could be completely to have to do with something you agreed upon before you even came to this earth. And then so many people are like, oh God, why, and cussing God. Well, no, it's because it's you asked for this. And when you're going through it, the emotions take over, and you get lost along the way. And that's why I always say step back. Even later on, like traumas and stuff that we feel like we've healed in our life, when your emotions and stuff are going on, you can't really make sense of it. But later on, when the emotions have backed up enough that you could keep them in check, then you can reevaluate it and learn more from the situation, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or was.
Yeah. And sometimes it can even, those emotions can block manifestations.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. We block our manifestations all the time with fear, fear and doubt, and hate. But fear. Some people say, every time my life is going good, I sabotage it. Well, why would that be? If your life is going good, people do it all the time and they admit they do it. If your life is going good and you sabotage it, then there is something that you need to heal. And that's why you will backstep, because some people don't feel like they're worthy of something better, and that could be a mental abuse from a spouse, a parent, or something, family or whatever, or sexual abuse or whatever. There's many different abuses, and they don't feel like they're worthy. You cannot control what somebody else does to you. You can't. And blaming yourself does not help in any way. You blaming yourself for something somebody else has done to you, that's them and that's their karma. How you receive that is completely up to you. You don't have to stay in that state. You do not have to stay in that state of abuse. And that's what it is. I mean, it is abuse. And when somebody's abusing you and you feel guilty about it, it's very hurtful. It's very damaging to you.
Sure.
Yeah, because I mean, there's so many people, we've seen it so many times that's went through so many things that they always blame their self for what somebody else did. You know, learn to forgive yourself first, and then even if you don't forgive that person, accept what has happened and move forward for yourself. You know, you sitting there hating somebody else for what they did to you does not keep them up at night at all. All you do is stay stressed and worried in your own life and in your own mind. You can't think of anybody else, and the other person is sleeping like a baby through the night. You know, learn to heal for yourself. It is a very intimate thing that you have to do for yourself. Realize that you are meant to be loved. You are a divine being of light. You will always be that divine being of light. So don't let somebody take your light from you and your peace.
I just saw Charlie Angel on there. And Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome to the Calling All Angels hotline. If you want, there's still a moment or two left. You could receive a message, 260-422-3902.
Yes.
I know that number in my sleep.
Every time I went to go do it, I'd forget it.
Really?
Yeah, every time I tried to do it on air that one time.
I've been saying it for so many years, a long, long time. And there's 5 minutes left? Oh, that's right. That clock up there does say 5 minutes.
Absolutely. Good. So we got 5 minutes left. If there's anything you need to ask on Facebook, just type it out. If there's anybody that wants to call, you've got 4 minutes that we could speak. So this is your last chance. If not, we will see you in 3 weeks on a Tuesday. We were going to have more people calling in and more people knowing about it. And I will have my Facebook up and running, however I have to do it.
Yes. Because we are connected.
Yes.
We are one.
We are one.
I
did a lot of ministry with my Facebook. I used my Facebook for good. You know, a lot of people use it for bad. My Facebook was good. You know, I always posted positive things and did live videos and talked to people all around the world. I had almost 5,000 people on my Facebook.
Wow.
And I literally had talked to every culture, at spiritual speaking, talking to them spiritually and learning what their beliefs are and learning what their mindset of where they live, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, the culture, and it's quite interesting, you know, and it just amazes me. We're all speaking different words, but meaning the same things. It all goes back to energy, vibration, and frequency. You know, that's what everything is created of. And when you can learn how to manipulate and use what is available to us, you can manifest beautiful things in your life. You can manifest so many good things when you work towards the laws of spiritual laws instead against them. You know, you fight against them, then nothing goes right.
Oh, Janice, I thought she was going to watch NCIS.
She stayed with us, God bless her.
Yeah, God bless her. Hallelujah. Oh, and then I got sidetracked again. I'm just being who I am. You know, this show is unscripted reality, and that's the way it is. In divine order, divine law, divinely blessed. Aw, you're welcome. Hey, my nephew's on there, Zachary. Zachary, pick up the phone. Call us, 260-422-3902. There's a message. Quickly, pick it up. Come on. Wait. Somebody's talking. 3 minutes to go, Zach. You want a message? You know you have angels all around you.
Saw you on.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what is 3 weeks from now's date on Tuesday? Can somebody on Facebook tell us what the date is 3 weeks from now? Tuesday night, 3 weeks from today? I know we'll be past Easter. And that celebration, Good Friday, Easter. Somebody? Jana? What is the date 3 weeks from today? Or the third Tuesday of April?
Tuesday of April.
You won't forget, will you?
Totally, I did forget. She told me today. I was like, "That's today."
Yeah.
I'm here though.
But you can ebb and flow. You did perfect.
Yes.
So how much time do we have left? I want to accurately say.
There was 3 minutes. So 3.
1 minute. It's time to thank each and every one out there in Access for taking your time to stop, look, and listen in our divine appointment here today. I'm Sandra with the Starseed, Rusty Piazza, and we're both here to say what? Divine love and holy kisses. See you next time on another episode of Calling All Angels Hotline. And for everyone out there in Facebook,
Thank you for tuning in to Calling All Angels Hotline. We invite you to subscribe to, like, and post a comment on the Sandra Lynch Angel Link YouTube channel. We also encourage you to tune in to another unscripted Access production called Angels Talk, Soul Relationships. Thanks again for watching from Angels at God Central Station.